to plan life with you. But what's so amazing is that although he is done, it's not in his heart to hurt her. You're wondering, how did he get this job? Here's what you want to see. Here's the main idea. Why Joseph? Forgiveness, when I'm looking at it in Joseph, it's not transactional. You know how we do forgiveness? You offer me an apology. You fill out this form. You need to say the right words the right way. And I'm examining your apology to find out whether it's an acceptable apology. And if your apology is good enough, then I will eventually, not immediately, I will eventually change my disposition toward you. Is that making sense? That's what we do. It's a transaction. You've offended me. You've hurt me. And before I can have your best interest at heart again, before you can think about asking me for help again, before you should even fathom the idea that I would do anything for you, you need to offer me an apology. And I'm going to look at, oh, you didn't fill that box in? Yeah, you didn't fill that in. So I tell you what, why don't you resubmit that? Y'all know anybody like that? Maybe you're that person. That's not Joseph, though. It's not transactional. It's not a function of, one, the offender's offer of an acceptable apology. It's not a function of, two, the behavior of the person who bruised him. He proactively helps somebody who hurt him. I'm not going to be in this relationship. I'm done. But if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to protect Mary. Y'all see that? If it's the last thing I do, I'm going to protect Mary. He is Micah 6:8. He's showing you, oh man, what is good and what the Lord requires of you. What? To do justly, to love mercy, to walk humbly with your God. This man, says God, can mentor my son. Is that making sense? You're wondering how he got this job. Why in the world would you keep Joseph in the dark? Everybody knows what's going on. Elizabeth knows what's going on. John the Baptist, he hadn't even been born yet. He knows what's going on. Mary knows what's going on. You would think you would tell Joseph. But God wanted it this way. One thing to tell you what a person is when they're doing well. You really want to know who they are when they're hurt. You really want to know who they are when they're offended. And God said, I need you to see who this man is